Hello and welcome back to the Waste Management Phoenix Open. We're picking up the action on the first hole. Let's get into it. Opting for the 9-iron.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
This has eyes for the hole. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at first.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
He's currently tied for 14th. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. Not a bad line, this one. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Birdied their last hole.
How close was that to going down? Let's return to live play now. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Rich, I know it feels like we say this each week, but I just love being here in Phoenix. If there is one event on the tour that just seems to elevate itself beyond all the others because of all the people that come here to enjoy it, it's this one.
It is certainly a different event than all the others. Now, there's other tournaments that are trying to replicate what they do here in Phoenix, but none of them are successful with it. When you have as many as 650,000 people coming through the gates during the week, you know you're in for a different, unique opportunity here on the PGA Tour. And to play in front of all those folks, even though you know most of them aren't really watching you play golf, they're kind of looking around the crowds and being entertained by everybody else. Still, to have all those people just seemingly right on top of you, it gets to be a little nerve-wracking for some of these players.
And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently at -3 for the round. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
If my eyes didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it. That'll help make a big move. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that'll catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
Pretty good shot there.
Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get off this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, look at this, right down the throat. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Oh, that was a beauty. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And that will take him to 6 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Opting for the 5-wood. Well struck.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Surely it's going to.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And that will take him to 7 under. He sits in first position. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Opting for the 6-iron. Outstanding approach shot.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Nicely done. Okay, let's get back to the action.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Just didn't drop. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. The finishing hole on the front nine at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie.
Good sounding strike, that one.
That's well played, pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. Chance to move to 8 under here.
Little birdie look in here.
Ouch, that hurts. An opportunity to make their par.
That gets the job done.
Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Yeah, you always want to be up or in the lead going in the final 9 holes. That's what they practice for. That's what they want to be. They want to be in this position. Let's see how it all plays out.
Well played, mate. Sitting at 7 under, currently tied for top spot. Chosen the pitching wedge here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Looking really good, this one. And down it goes. And that will take him to 8 under.
And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second.
The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. That one's heading down Broadway. Rich, Canadian golf has had a number of people to be able to hang their hat on over the years. Obviously, most recent on the men's side, Mike Weir is a major winner. But the impact that Brooke Henderson has had on the game seems to have been even more significant.
It has been, and she doesn't carry the mantle just for women's golf in Canada. She carries the mantle for Canadian golf in general. She's such an amazing, delightful young lady to be around. Her personality is infectious. She's just a good soul. And she carries that around to the golf course. I mean, 2-time major winner. But what I'm impressed about most with her game, Luke, is the fact that, you know, she is such a long hitter in the game. You don't quite see too many women in the game right now that they don't talk about hitting it long like we do in the men's game. But make no bones about it, she hits it a long way out there. That gives her a massive advantage over some of the other players, and that's why she is such a prolific winner on the LPGA.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3, measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
6 feet remaining to the cup. This looks good. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And there it goes from the sand. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge.
Xander Schauffele setting up his next shot.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season. This is from miles away.
Their boldness paid off. They've got this for the eagle.
Ooh. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Putt is underway.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
9 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run. Yeah, this is looking nice.
Super shot that.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. That was a beauty. Second shot here on the 15th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Getting ready to play their third. Quality shot, that one.
A birdie putt awaits.
Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And the putt drops. Now 11 under, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole Par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make it 2.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Tracking. Well, that'll play.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the church pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach, but once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
That's disappointing.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to chip this in and win the tournament? The equation's pretty simple. Chip this in and win the tournament. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a... Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
And Rich, credit where credit's due. I think you picked this victory.
Well, even a blind squirrel gets an acorn every once in a while. No, listen. This player's been there all season long. They're just one of these rare players that is seemingly in contention every time they peg it up.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.